Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. And now, here's today's content. Songyun's quiet transformation, from nation's little sister to one of China's most reliable stars. On the night of April 25, 2026, something extraordinary happened in Nanjing. When Songyun appeared unexpectedly at Wang Yuexin's concert, the arena instantly erupted. The screams from the crowd were deafening, not simply because a famous actress had walked onto the stage, but because an entire generation suddenly felt their youth rushing back. Then came the familiar melody of The Best of Us. For a brief moment, it felt as if time had reversed 10 years. The reunion struck such a powerful emotional chord because the audience was not just seeing two actors sharing a stage again. They were revisiting memories attached to the beloved characters Gung Gung and Lu Xinghan, characters who represented first love, unspoken feelings, heartbreak, and the bittersweet confusion of growing up. And standing beneath the spotlight, Songyun no longer looked like the innocent girl audiences first fell in love with years ago. She looked stronger, calmer, more self-assured. Yet somehow, she still carried the warmth and gentleness that made viewers adore her in the first place. That contrast, the mixture of familiarity and growth, was what made the moment unforgettable. It reminded people just how far she has come. The performance everyone saw and the preparation nobody did. To the audience, Songyun appeared relaxed and effortless on stage. What most people did not see was the intense preparation behind that performance. For the concert, she insisted on singing live. In today's entertainment industry, where technology can polish almost every imperfection, choosing a fully live performance is surprisingly risky. There is nowhere to hide. Every breath, every note, every emotional fluctuation becomes visible. But Songyun deliberately chose the harder route. Months before the concert, she reportedly began vocal training in private. She repeatedly practiced breath control, tone stability, emotional delivery, and stage rhythm. The goal was not merely to perform well, but to create something authentic. That word, authenticity, has become the core of her career. She has long believed that audiences can sense sincerity immediately, and that genuine emotion cannot be manufactured through packaging alone. That mindset explains why she has managed to survive and steadily rise in an industry where many careers disappear as quickly as they explode. The painful transformation behind mountains and seas. If the concert reminded audiences of Songyun's past, her recent work revealed just how much she has evolved as an actress. During the filming of Mountains and Seas, she pushed herself to physical extremes in order to fully embody her character. Reports surrounding the production revealed that she reduced her weight dramatically, dropping to around 41 kilograms. But for her, the transformation was never about appearance. It was about emotional truth. Long-term physical exhaustion reportedly left her drained during filming, yet she continued insisting on completing every demanding scene herself. She once explained that the pain of the character needed to grow naturally from inside the body. That single statement reveals almost everything about her acting philosophy. She also abandoned many of the beauty standards that actresses are often pressured to maintain on screen. She appeared without heavy makeup, allowed rougher skin textures to remain visible, and embraced darker, less polished visuals because she believed the character did not need to look glamorous. The result was striking. Audiences were no longer watching an actress trying to appear beautiful on camera. They were watching a human being fully immersed in another life. And that difference matters. Escaping the cute girl trap. Back in 2016, The Best of Us made Songyun a household name almost overnight. But success came with a hidden cost. Her youthful appearance and natural charm quickly led the industry to place her into a narrow category, the national little sister. She became the go-to actress for sweet student roles, innocent romances, and youthful coming-of-age dramas. At first, the label helped her. Eventually, it became a cage. This is one of the biggest dangers for actors in the entertainment industry. Once audiences strongly associate someone with a single type of role, breaking free becomes incredibly difficult. Careers can stagnate, opportunities shrink, and creative growth slows down. What makes Tansongyun's journey remarkable is that she did not rebel against the label dramatically. She simply outgrew it. Slowly. Patiently. Instead of publicly complaining about typecasting, she quietly accepted smaller and more varied roles, using each project to sharpen her skills. She understood something many actors overlook. Real transformation is not announced. It is performed. The turning point, Under the Power. In 2019, Under the Power became a major turning point in her career. Her role as Yuan Jinsha required far more than sweetness or likability. The character was witty, impulsive, emotionally layered, and emotionally resilient. It demanded comedic precision, emotional control, and fast rhythm changes. Songyun delivered all of it naturally. For many viewers, this drama was the first time they realized she was not simply charming, she was genuinely skilled. Her comedic timing felt effortless. Her emotional transitions felt real. Her chemistry with other actors felt alive. The industry noticed as well. After the success of Under the Power, the kinds of scripts offered to her began to change. She was no longer limited to youthful romance roles. More mature, complex, and demanding characters started appearing on her desk. And perhaps most importantly, she finally gained the ability to choose. Why Mountains and Seas changed everything. If Under the Power expanded her image, Mountains and Seas completely redefined it. The role required her to portray a character across 3 decades of life. That challenge goes far beyond changing hairstyles or makeup. It requires understanding how a person's psychology, body language, speech patterns, and emotional expression evolve with age. Songyun reportedly designed countless subtle details for the role. The younger version of the character moved impulsively and expressed emotions directly. The older version became more restrained, composed, and emotionally guarded. Even breathing rhythms and speaking speed changed over time. These tiny adjustments created something powerful, the illusion of real life unfolding naturally on screen. The audience stopped seeing an actress. They started seeing time itself. This style of acting is fundamentally different from exaggerated emotional performance. It relies on realism, restraint, and detail, hallmarks of mature actors rather than idol stars. And audiences responded immediately. From cute to powerful. The success of Mountains and Seas represented more than strong ratings. It changed the language people used to describe Songyun. For years, viewers praised her as cute, natural, or adorable. After this drama, new words began appearing instead. Layered. Controlled. Explosive. Those descriptions signal something significant in the acting world. They indicate that audiences are no longer evaluating appearance or personality alone. They are evaluating technique. In other words, Songyun had officially crossed the line from popular actress to respected performer. Industry professionals noticed too. Directors and producers increasingly began describing her with 2 highly valued words in the entertainment business: stable and reliable. To outsiders, those words may sound ordinary. Inside the industry, they are priceless. Why producers trust her? The Chinese entertainment industry is currently going through a major cooling period. Massive budgets are shrinking. Platforms are becoming more cautious. Investors are less willing to gamble on unstable productions. Actors' salaries face tighter restrictions, and audiences are becoming increasingly selective. Many stars who once thrived during the industry's traffic era are now struggling to maintain resources. Yet Tansongyun's career has remained remarkably steady. In some ways, it has become even stronger. Why? Because the industry's priorities are changing. In the past, popularity alone could secure projects. Today, producers care far more about controllability, efficiency, and risk management. And Tansongyun excels in all three. She has built a reputation for professionalism, rarely delaying productions, maintaining emotional stability on set, avoiding public scandals, preparing extensively before filming, delivering consistently strong performances. For investors, this reliability is incredibly valuable. A production can lose millions through delays, reshoots, controversies, or scheduling chaos. An actor who minimizes those risks becomes more than a performer, they become a safe investment. This is why her salary is often viewed differently from many celebrity paychecks. Producers are not simply paying for fame. They are paying for certainty. The hidden work behind her performances. One of the least discussed aspects of Tansongyun's success is the enormous amount of preparation she reportedly does before filming begins. Before joining a project, she carefully analyzes her character's emotional arcs, psychological motivations, speech patterns, and behavioral details. Her scripts are said to be filled with annotations covering everything from emotional pauses to movement design. That level of preparation changes everything during filming. Instead of searching for the character on set, she arrives already understanding the role deeply. This improves efficiency dramatically and reduces the need for endless retakes. For production teams, efficiency equals money. But there is another effect as well. Professionalism spreads. When one actor approaches a project with intense discipline, the standards of the entire crew often rise naturally. The overall quality of the production improves because everyone becomes more focused. That kind of influence cannot be measured through social media popularity. Yet within the industry, it matters enormously. The power of staying low-key. In the age of constant online attention, many celebrities rely heavily on controversy, gossip, or aggressive marketing to remain visible. Tansongyun has largely avoided that strategy. She rarely creates scandals. She avoids excessive self-promotion. She keeps most of the public focus on her work rather than her personal life. At first glance, this approach may seem conservative. In reality, it is extremely strategic. Modern audiences are increasingly exhausted by artificial celebrity personas and nonstop publicity tactics. In that environment, stability and authenticity become surprisingly refreshing. Her low-key image allows viewers to focus on the characters she plays instead of the headlines surrounding her private life. She sacrificed short-term explosive attention in exchange for something far more valuable: long-term trust. And in today's entertainment industry, trust may be the rarest currency of all. Why her future looks stronger than ever. Perhaps the most impressive part of Tansongyun's evolution is her adaptability. She can convincingly portray youthful innocence in romance dramas, emotional maturity in urban stories, and quiet depth in historical productions. Instead of forcing every role into the same performance style, she adjusts herself completely to fit each project. That flexibility gives her unusual longevity. Actors who rely on a single successful formula often fade quickly once audience tastes change. Actors who can continuously evolve tend to survive much longer. Tansongyun appears firmly positioned in the second category. More importantly, she has now reached a point many actors spend their entire careers chasing: choice. The true dividing line in entertainment is not fame. It is the ability to say no. When an actor gains enough credibility to reject unsuitable projects and focus only on meaningful work, their career enters an entirely different stage. Tansongyun is standing at that stage now. She is no longer simply the national little sister audiences once protected. She has become a leading actress capable of carrying entire productions through skill, emotional control, and professionalism. And in an industry increasingly searching for stability over hype, that may be the most valuable transformation of all. Please join the discussion. Feel free to leave comments. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all.